So you don't have time and you want to slay? This class is for you. You want to make a complete outfit in less than 30 minutes? All you have aside your fabric is the basic knowledge of how to make a trouser and how to fold on bias. So let's get to work. These are the trouser measurement needed. You need a crotch, which can be measured directly or calculated. Just use the method that works for you best. Secondly, you're going to need the hip circumference. Then thirdly, you're going to be needing your trouser length, where you want your trouser to get to. My client here is the miniature, so I'll be using a measurement. Please use your own measurement. If you want to use an elastic band, your hip circumference is divided by 3. But if you want to have a zipper, then your waist measurement divided by 4, then you add your seam allowance. But if you want, in this class, your crouch should be dropped 1.5 longer. It should be 1.5 longer to have the free effect. Now let's get to work. We're going to be folding our material into 2 first. So we're going to have the first fold into 2. Then the second fold will be on bias. This is happening because we want to cut both the front and the back. This is a sharp class, so we are going to be cutting both the back and the front together. So you look for the open edge where it's opened, and we're going to measure the back crouch. I need you to listen very well. The front and the back do not have the same crouch extension. So if your back crouch extension is 4 inches, then you're going to put 4 inches. But if you use 5 inches, you're going to put 5 inches. So what I'm saying is put your back crotch extension where I'm putting mine right now. We are doing this because we are drafting the back first. So we are going to reduce for the front later. So that's why we are putting that back crotch extension measurement there. Just follow closely and you will understand. Now I want to measure the hip measurement divided by 3. You want to put it on the bias. I don't know how you do yours, but how I do mine is I try to make, if it's 6, I try to measure 7 from this point to the point when I get 7 round, I'm going to round it. Then I try to fix it. Is it 6? Is it 7? Just choose the one that you use better. So now I've gotten my waist circumference. So my crotch depth is 7 inches, but you can see that I shifted the tape rule upwards, and I did it because this trouser is going to have a band, so I don't want it to be too long. So I pushed the tape rule forward to determine that, to let you know that at the end of the day, when I pull back my band, it's going to be 7. So consider that. So to make the length of this trouser, I pushed the tape rule forward by 2 inches. I'm going to be pushing it forward by what I am going to pull back, which is the band. This class is very fast. It's a 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes trouser. You are ready for that outing that you want to go to. So we are done. So I'm going to be cutting off the crouch, cutting off the length. So the length is ready. The back crouch is ready. So we have the front and the back. But the crouch is still the back crouch. Both crouches, they are both still the back. So what we're going to go ahead to remove and make one side to be the front and make one side to be the back. In order to make one to be the front, you are going to be removing the excess crouch. So I'm going to take away the excess crouch from one side to make it the front crouch. So if your front crouch normally is 2, but you have made it to be 4, we are going to take away 2. So if your back crouch is 5 and your front crouch is 3, you are going to be cutting away the 2. Just remove and make sure that your front crouch and your back crouch, they are not the same thing. Use the measurement that works for you. So I've gone to cut away the excess. Now I have my front and I have my back. I just notched for me to know the difference between my front and my back. So voila, it's opened. So you can see. Now we want to go and we have to stitch the crouches together. So we are back. So I went to stitch the back and the front crouch together and I opened it up. Now you can see everything is coming back, it's coming around. So I decided to put a dart for the front. How do you put your dart? What is the length of the dart you use? Just go ahead and use it. Normally for a plus size, I make the dart to be longer, but if it's for a normal size, I make it not as long as for plus size. So this is what I'm just doing, taking the inches you use to take in your dart. Just go ahead and do you. So I'm back. I've done the dart. The dart just make it smarter at the front, especially if you are not going to be using an elastic band. So now I've gone to cut my band 2 inches. If your band is 3, go ahead. If it's 4, go ahead. If it's 1.5, go ahead. So I've gone to cut the band. Normally you're supposed to put an interface to it, but because it's a tutorial class, I didn't do that. So you're going to sew. How do you do your band? Go ahead and do it and pass your elastic through it. Finish up the hem, put the elastic band, and your trouser is ready. Your flayed trouser is ready. If you want to put pocket, put your pocket. If it's zipper, put your zipper, and you're ready. But if you want to do sharp like me, just put your elastic band and get ready to rock it. Are you going to be trying out? Please try it out. It's less than 30 minutes. And you can decide to put a rope. If you don't want to use an elastic band, you can put both elastic band and rope. You can put your zipper and everything. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share. Thank you.